Okay, hi everybody. I gotta say, I'm really pissed off, or I'm sorry, ticked off at Rite Aid right now. I went into Rite Aid earlier today. I'm sorry for the lighting and everything here, but it got dark on me because I spent too much time at Rite Aid, and I was really ticked off at Rite Aid earlier. And if I'd made a video then, you would have heard some stuff. um, but yeah, I'm still reeling from that one. What I did is I went in and picked up some prescriptions for Chip, and so I decided to go ahead and try to do or actually the first transaction I wanted to do was the Mitchums. I had done 2 of the Mitchums deals yesterday. I think you saw the videos on those, or whenever I posted them. I had picked up 2 of the Mitchums that were $2.99 and gotten $2 rewards back on them the other day, or yesterday, or whenever. And I had 2 more times that I could do this deal. So I picked up 2 more Mitchums. And I also went to try the Rite Aid deal again. I did an Advil, well, actually the very first transaction I did was the Mitchums. I'm sorry. Let me start with the Mitchums because that's what ticked me off in the beginning. I did the Mitchums deal, and when I had gone to the pharmacy, I picked up Chip's prescriptions, and I had picked up another diabetes book, and they had to scan that one, but whereas the other day they didn't have to scan it for some reason. But they scanned this one, and it didn't show up on the receipt or something. But when I left the pharmacist went and did something, and they just handed it to me. But when I left the pharmacy area where I had picked up prescriptions, I forgot my receipt. So I went up front and was getting in line to purchase the Mitchums, and the pharmacist runs up to me at the front of the store and gives me my receipt. And he said, "Well, can I check your card again and see if it'll scan again and see if it'll show up on the receipt?" I said, "Sure." So I handed him my card. And he went to that front register and went ahead and scanned it and talked to the manager and all that. And they figured something out, and they just went ahead and let me get the diabetes booklet and gave me my card back. Well, I took the card and I stuck it in a different slot than I did in my change purse that I have. And when I went up to go get the Mitchums, I couldn't find my card because I had done it really quick and didn't realize where I had put it, and I was fidgeting all around trying to find it, and I had a $1.50 register reward that I used on the Mitchums. So he scanned that, and then I owed some money on it, but he wanted to see my card, my Rite Aid card, and I was looking for the Rite Aid card, and I couldn't find it, and I do have a keychain Rite Aid card. Now, I've had issues with this keychain Rite Aid card before. For some reason, sometimes my register rewards will not print if I scan that keychain. So I told the guy this before I gave it to him. But since I couldn't find my big card, and I was, people were backing up behind me, so I said, well, go ahead and scan the card and we'll see what happens, the keychain card. And so he scanned it, and of course my register rewards didn't print out. Okay guys, sorry about that again, my battery died. But what I was saying there was my register rewards didn't print for the Mitchums. So, which is exactly what I was expecting, because I've had issues with that keychain. Anyway, the guy looked at it and all that, and they said, "Well, do you want to call the main headquarters and have them send you the rewards, or do you want to return?" So I said, well, it's a product that I really wanted to use. because that's my favorite deodorant. And I said, well, I'll call the main office and have them send me the register rewards. So I took it, and I was going to get the other items that I had second, but I had planned to use those $4 in register rewards on my next items, which was the Advil, the Thermacare, and the let me show them to you real quick here. I found an Advil, the 100 count again, with the Peely on it for $3 off of this, and a Thermacare. So went and found this again, the Thermacare for the back. It also had a Peely on it for $2 off. And I had the diabetes booklet, $1.50 off the Advil. And I also had another one of these Total products, or Total toothpaste, because I had only done this particular toothpaste once. And I believe you could do this either twice or 4 times. But I was going to do it again because you got another $3.50 reward on this, along with the $10 towards the $25. And I was already $6 or $8 into that next program, according to the last receipt that I got from the other day. So I was going to go for that. And then, anyway, instead of, I didn't do that right away. I went off to the side and let the people behind me go up, so I could look for my big card, because I knew I didn't want to do this transaction with my keychain card. So I went off to the side and I searched all over that change purse for that card, because I knew the pharmacist had given it back to me, but and I knew I usually just stick it in the I've got it like a little square zipper keychain that I throw that and my change in, my cards in, and my chains in. And so I did find that card after a few minutes. So I went back up into the line, and the guy was busy, so I went to the girl next door, and she was the manager. And I went ahead and put those items up on the counter. I had a $1.50 off out of the diabetes booklet, a $2 manufacturer's coupon off of the Thermacare by itself, and a $3 manufacturer's coupon off of the Advil and the Thermacare together. And so that was $6.50 off of the total. So I gave her all that stuff and gave her my coupons, and she processed it. But I did scan my big card this time, so I should have gotten my rewards. And but it didn't show anything on the receipt, nothing. So I told her, I said, well, I've had it. I'm sorry. Before I did this transaction, I took the Mitchums back because I was not going to get the Mitchums if it did not produce the register rewards for me. So I decided, instead of calling the corporate and having them send me the register rewards, I was already kind of ticked off. So I decided to go and return those. And I had returned them and asked her if I could purchase them again with my big card to see if the register rewards would print. And so she did that, but she told me, well, they're not printing. She said, well, you must have gone and done your limit already. She had already accused me of doing my limit the first time when she talked with me with the guy. She had already said, well, you've probably already done your limit on the Mitchums. I said, no, I've only done it twice, and I've got 2 more times coming to me. So the second time, she told me again. She said, well, you must have reached your limit on the Mitchum's rewards. I said, no, I've only done it twice. I was nice, but I was pretty firm about it. I said, I've only done it twice, and I got 2 more times coming to me to get the $2 rewards on that. So I said, well, I'm just going to return it. So I just returned them. So they don't owe me anything anymore on those. But I went ahead, I said, well, let me try this Thermacare and Advil and Colgate deal. So I went ahead and put those items up on the counter and purchased those and gave them the coupons I mentioned. And lo and behold, it didn't produce the register rewards again. So now I'm really ticked off. I said, well, something's wrong with your all's registers. I said, your registers are just not producing the register rewards at all. And then she accused me again of having done my limit. Now, I'm not an idiot. I wouldn't have done the items if I knew I was past my limit. And I've got at least 2 to 3 times more left on this deal that I can do. And then, after I kind of mentioned, I said, well, no, I was calm about it. I said, I know that I haven't reached my limit on these items. I said, either something's wrong with your machines or they've transferred this information to the cards, because I do know that they were planning to transfer this information to the cards and make you wait. Then that's when she told me. She said, I said, I know that I didn't say that I knew that they were going to make you wait, but I had said that I knew that they were getting ready to transfer them to the cards. That's at the point where she told me, she said, well, I believe what they're doing now is making you wait till the next day to get your rewards. And that really ticked me off. I knew something was coming, but I don't know if it's the actual load to card deal or if it's just something new that they're doing where they're going to make you wait and get your register rewards the next day on your receipt. But they've either done something or it's just this particular Rite Aid. And if it's this particular Rite Aid, I'm going to be really ticked off and I'm going to take that stuff back and get my money back. And I'm going to hope that the other Rite Aids are not doing this as well. If the other Rite Aids are doing it, then I'm totally done with Rite Aid. I mean, I'm completely done with Rite Aid, except for Chip. Chip's got to get his pills there because that's his place and his insurance and everything's there, but that's the only thing I'm going to do with them. Or I'm not even going to deal with them. Chip's going to deal with them. But they really ticked me off. So I don't know what's going on. I'm going to go home and check the computer and see if anybody else is having issues on this on YouTube. And if you are, please let me know if it's just happened for you. But something's happened today that is not right. And Rite Aid's going to hear about it. Sorry for this long rant, but I just need to get this stuff off my chest. As you can probably tell, it's raining cats and dogs out here now. I want to see if it's going to slack down any here in a little while. But, okay. Thanks for watching.